Good morning. This is Mike. I just wanted to share a couple other things about the WeVideo site that I think you might find useful if you get into it. The first is how to add text on top of a video that you've created. So you can create subtitles on top of the text. So to do that, I'm going to create a video. Here are some of the videos I had from this morning. I'm just going to drop and drag. And I can rearrange these and drop them wherever I want. But I'm going to do that order. But again, I can change them if I want to. So that's pretty easy to change the order. Now I drop them into the row called video 1 for a reason. The way this is organized over here is like a deck of cards. Video 2 would be the top card, and then underneath it is video 1. I want my text to show on top of the video. If it's behind it, it's hidden. So whatever is in the video 2, the top deck, is going to show on top. So that's where I want to put my text. So to do that, I'm going to click on the text icon up here, and it gives you some different options of how the text can look on there. I'm just going to do subtitle. So I click and hold, and I drop it where I think I might want it, and I can always move it after the fact. And to edit that, I'm going to double click on this box. So click, and it opens up an editing box. Up in this top window is where I can do my typing that will show on the video where Mrs. Mertz is. So I'm going to delete where it says sample subtitles and type in what I want it to say on top of the video while it's playing. So let's just say Mrs. Mertz. And it can type anything, but I'm going to keep it short. And if that's all I want, I click done editing. But depending on the color that's in your video, you may need to change the font colors or the background of the text box. And here's my text box that I can move wherever I want by clicking and holding, drag, drop. I'm going to move it up top here, and I want to change the size of the font for Mrs. Mertz. So where it says size here, I just slide it over. And there, that's bigger. I can use these buttons here to edit the font as well. I can change the text color to any of these colors. I'm just going to leave it white for now. I can change the text background color. Let's do that. Let's put some purple in there. All right, and I can also change the color of the whole background color of the whole text box. Let's just change that to black, just see what it looks like. There we go. Okay, and I'm just going to leave that for now. So I'm done editing. I'm going to click done editing. And let's see what it looks like from the beginning. Play.
My favorite Christmas gift was an ornament that was made by my 2 kids.
Now I'm going to pause it. You can see it's saying Mrs. Mertz, but that's not Mrs. Mertz anymore. That's the wonderful Mrs. Sullivan. And I don't want it to say Mrs. Mertz where Mrs. Sullivan is. So there's a couple things that I can do. I could slide this over to where the Mrs. Mertz video ends. I'm going to go right about there, and I can see where it is there. And I could cut it and then delete this small part. Or I can grab this box, the arrows look like that, click and hold, and just shrink it like that. And this way is nice because it stops for a second to show you where one video ends. So I'm going to stop it right there. All right, now, so I could do that for each video, put something in for Mrs. Sullivan. But maybe you want some text in between the videos. This is possible as well. So I'm going to drag another text box down just here for now and double click on the text box. And maybe you want the students to write lots of stuff after they say something in their video. Maybe we want Mr. Mills to explain why he thinks he needs a Red Ryder BB gun. So I'm going to type, let's see, I need a gun because, and, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just going to leave it like that. Well, no, I'm not going to leave it like that. I need the gun because okay. Well, that's what he's going to say. I need the gun because I like it. And you can change size. So if there's lots of text, you probably want to go smaller. And I'm just going to click done editing. But I want this to play after Mr. Mills. I don't want to play during his video. So I'm going to slide this over here. And now his video is going to play and there's going to be a text after it. There's going to be text after it. So let's see what this whole video looks like.
My favorite Christmas gift was an ornament that was made by my 2 kids.
And we go on to Mrs. Sullivan.
Favorite Christmas gift? Spending time with my family.
Now on to Mr. Mills.
My favorite Christmas present this year was my genuine, authentic, real Red Ryder BB gun with a compass in the stock. And I haven't even shot my eye out yet.
And then here's the text explaining why he needs that. And I'm just going to pause that there. So the more text, the more you want it to play. And you can extend this text box as far as you want. You can have it playing for 2 minutes. You know, if there's a lot of text, if somebody decides to type their whole book report, if there, I guess they could do that as well. But I'm going to slide that back. And now, last thing, I'm going to just add what are called transitions. And this box up here says transitions. If I hover over it, it tells me what it is. So I click on it. And there's all types of transitions that you can have in between different clips. So let's see. I'm just going to do this cross dissolve. And I want that in between the videos. So you can see it shows you where you can put it. It turns green. I can't put it here, but I can put it here or here. Let's do it here. And it shows you that you have a little transition there. So let's see what it looks like now from the beginning. Let me slide it over and play.
My favorite Christmas gift was an ornament that was made by my 2 kids.
My favorite Christmas gift? Spending time with my family.
My favorite
And I'm going
Christmas
to
present
pause
this year.
that. I could see that the transition looked a little goofy. And if I go over to the editing tool, I can also see that probably because the text box is a little too long. So I could cut some of that out. But I'm going to stop there. So I just wanted to show you how you can add text. It's another tool that I think you might find useful for yourself or for the kids if they want to type about some things that they were trying to explain in their video. That is all. If you have any questions, please send me a note, give me a call, and we can work on some things. Thanks. Have a great day.